The world as a virtual game. Sometimes in a moment of stillness we suddenly wonder, could it be that this world is nothing but a grand game in which humanity is role-playing? Look closely. From the very moment we are born, we are placed on a game map, a family, a homeland, a language. Then we are taught the rules. What earns praise, what brings punishment, what is right, what is wrong. We learn to collect points, achievements, wealth, status, merits. We try to level up, study, work, marry, have children, build a name, and when exhausted, we are promised a greater reward. Heaven, paradise, nirvana, as long as we follow the rules and gather enough points. All of this is not so different from a virtual game. The rules are the moral codes, cultural norms, and collective beliefs. The character is the self handed to us by society. Rewards and punishments are what keep us inside the game. Even things we call sacred, Buddhas, saints, God, if we view them simply as goals to be reached after completing the missions, are still part of that game. What is striking is how few people ever stop and ask, are we certain this is the ultimate truth? Are we sure that what we call success or liberation isn't just another level, a more sophisticated stage of the same game? Imagine a character in a game. When it earns enough points, it gains power, can fly, can even become immortal in the game. But no matter how powerful, it is still only a character. It has never truly stepped outside the screen. Could we be the same? As long as we identify with a name, a body, thoughts, beliefs, we are just actors playing a role. Whether the role is a king or a beggar, a good person or a wrongdoer, all of it runs in a loop. Buddhism calls this deluded mind, the illusions created by the mind. When the deluded mind is active, we see everything as real. Praise and blame, gain and loss, hell and heaven. But when the delusion quiets down, something miraculous happens. The game is still there, yet the player realizes they were never the character. At that moment, the self dissolves like a drop of dew under the morning sun. There is no one to achieve or not achieve, no one to succeed or fail, no one to be rewarded or punished. Only life revealing itself as it is. The enlightenment spoken of by sages and teachers is not about reaching a higher level, but about realizing that the whole game is a dream. There is no longer anyone trapped inside the screen. This understanding does not deny the value of ethics, compassion, or religion. On the contrary, only when you see the nature of the game clearly can you play freely, without fear or attachment. You help others not to earn points, but because of the spontaneous joy that arises when you realize everything has always been one. You might now ask, if everything is just a game, then what is the point of living or doing good? This is precisely where the most beautiful insight appears. When illusion no longer binds us, life becomes pure. Like a child drawing patterns in the sand, knowing the waves will wash them away, yet still drawing with full joy. Doing good is no longer a transaction for rewards, but a natural expression of an open heart. The world will continue to operate. There will still be rules, still a game, but you are no longer bound by them. It is like being awake among a crowd still dreaming. You may still work, still love, still contribute to society, but deep inside, you have stepped out of the game. And only then do you truly live. Take a moment to pause and listen to your own heartbeat. You may find that behind all the flickering screens of life, there is a vast, silent space. In that space, there is no player, no winning, no losing. There is only the universe playing itself, and you, who have never been apart from it.